suggested we were supposed to go to, actually, we were supposed to rent a car. Don't forget what you're saying, Jay. Just to clarify that. We were supposed to rent a car, but because it was so sudden in Christmas, they have difficulty getting car at the last minute. So the car dealership that we normally, there was this policeman.
Presentation. So it's minutes to 9 and we're gonna have a family talk regarding Christmas. So hi everyone, welcome to another conversation with the Lees. This conversation is going to be with Mommy, Michael, and Jordan. Come on, relax your face, man. Everybody know you by now. Alright, cool. We're gonna have a good conversation about Christmas. Basically, what they want. I mean, they must get it still, but I mean, what they want, what they think about Christmas. Personally, still, I love Christmas. I don't celebrate it like everybody celebrates, but I love the festivity. I love the coming together. I love the whole family settings and the vibe of giving and sharing. And of course, the eating part. Yes, the eating part is one of the favorite part for me. So we have a conversation with everybody. Not the normal sit down vlog that we normally do. We're gonna start and hope you enjoy the conversation. It's the smallest. Hey, Mike.
Hi.
Say hi to everyone.
Hi.
Okay. Alright. So, what you want for Christmas? Let's start about that. Let's start with this. So, what do you want for Christmas?
I don't know if you guys can afford it, but
Okay.
I want a puppy and I want to name it Fluffy.
You want a puppy? I want to name it Fluffy.
Sure, there's more.
Say again,
So
Jay.
what about the list that you gave me that you want?
Yeah. I want one for my dog, like a chew toy and dog food.
You remember that means you have forgotten what you told me you wanted.
No?
So what is on your list? I think that's what Mommy is trying to say.
I have a football and a water gun. And from you is my phone battery.
Your phone battery.
Yes. That's the one he's difficult with.
That's what I have a difficulty with?
Yes.
You don't need phone so young.
Dude.
So when he was sorry, Mish. How old were you when you got your first phone again?
11 or 12.
And how old are you, Mike?
8.
11, 8. So it's too early for him to get a phone?
Well, considering what he want to use it for, it's just for games. But then it's gonna turn that other 3 tablets when go through. So
no, let's come on, have a little faith in him.
And both Mom and Jalen said, why did we lend Daddy our tablets?
oh, my tablet. Yes, because I was saying that now we have 3 tablets that need repairing.
Yeah.
And due to the fact that Michael had used all of them.
Michael's like a bulldozer.
So I said,
The bulldozer to the tablets.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Sorry, Mommy, go ahead.
so I was saying that, you see, I can remember hearing Daddy saying, just lend him the tablet now. Nothing's gonna wrong with it, man. And I said, but he go through 2 and they're all mashed up. And now, the other day I was dusting and I saw the tablet and I said, Jay, look at this. Do you remember when Daddy said, lend him the tablet, no man?
Yeah, because he had nothing to do to use.
Well, that's a 3rd tablet, and should the Lord bless me with another device, he's not getting it.
The thing with Michael, it's not like he mashed it up on
purpose, yeah.
It's over time, and every time we tell him how to use it, when to charge it, when to leave it alone to let it charge, he still doesn't listen. So I try not to think about my lost tablet. Anyway.
But I think your tablet is not Mister, it was his issue. Was something going bad in it? He was going.
It's actually still good
one
because
thing-
when I did charge it, it
Yeah.
actually keep on being showing the person, and it was actually at
Which one? The sister big tablet?
Yeah, it
Sister
still
Sam.
shows the percent on it, but not the tab.
Okay.
I remember it got wet. It got wet once.
Yes.
But
I think that's where it
fixed
started.
it.
Yeah.
Michael used to pee.
But there was
the
a.
bed.
I think yes. It was a
When
P.
Michael used to pee the bed. He
Yeah,
fell asleep
pee the-
with
oh
it,
my gosh.
and pee got in it,
Yeah.
and then from
So
there,
it was me. It was partially you too. Well, anyway.
you know.
It was. I think it did dry out at some point, but I
Yeah.
think it just overused it and everything.
Alright, so let's get back to the Christmas talk. So for your Christmas, you're saying honestly, forget about the puppy. Me not sure that happen.
Yeah, you
So-
you have to be able to.
So you want the football, the
gun
water gun,
and the phone.
and the battery for the phone.
And one more.
Let's see how that works. One more.
I want to see Uncle Cole. I haven't seen him for months.
Uncle Cole. Well, I think Mr. Cole is like
Mr.
way
Cole is
way over yonder.
How can you remember? You saw how many times you met him? Twice?
Maybe.
Yeah, when the time when it was on my birthday.
It's amazing that he remembered. But
Yeah.
anyway, forget.
Alright, so Jay, what's your Christmas list? Oh Jesus.
Yeah, she doesn't have any.
I don't
Just
really.
say.
You had your chance.
I don't really have a Christmas list. I've been.
And look at the camera when you're
I'm
talking.
wondering why she's acting so shy and blush and all that.
This is what did you have anything on your on a list?
I don't have a list at all.
So you don't want nothing for Christmas.
You know that I don't
Next.
want anything. It's just that realistically, we don't want to know.
And
The
she
one,
won't
no,
get-
the one thing I've only said about what I want for Christmas is this headphones.
Dude, you literally messed up mine, and now
Yeah,
you
because
want
it's,
another one.
it's meant for your head, although it can adjust. Because like I have.
Is it you mean
styles,
the one that the simple one
like over time the sides of it just
disintegrated?
it broke. Cause in my
Yeah,
head,
because
even though
it's a Chinese copy about
I
it.
told you, no.
everything
I
be
told
from
you.
Taiwan.
But if you
or
carry it-
Philippines or China. I was carrying for the most part. I think it'll be a year. It's still working, I know.
So basically you prefer to have one of those back for
I
Christmas.
either want one of those back or a Bluetooth one, but I wouldn't want to buy it locally. I don't want to buy it overseas. Like a Samsung one overseas. I have a Samsung phone. It would make more sense to buy it online. I know so it lasts a long time. So that's what I hope for.
Well, my budget
But
is
maybe-
kinda downtown.
Well,
But you know what's gonna happen with downtown, but
No,
with
but that's what I
downtown
was saying
stuff.
to her. I think this time around I could get one that is more appropriate for her head, and she just carry it, and I'll just buy the Samsung in the Chinese brand because realistically,
Alright, so Jay, that's it. Hopefully you get the
I wouldn't mind cash. Just cash. I have a debit card now, so I need to make sure that I have money in there.
so you want dinero.
Dinero. That's
It's
that's
money
in
in
Spanish.
Spanish.
oh
Jesus,
my God,
please.
you don't look like you do French.
Yeah, she's a French
As soon as I
girl.
hear dinero, you know.
Foodie.
I suppose.
Alright, so Michelle, just for the argument, what you want for Christmas?
Just for the argument, ask me, cause if me spit out, I spit out.
No, but
honestly.
even if it's
My
not
wish
something
for
that we
Christmas is for us all to live to see the day, and as usual, try that place feel warm and cozy, and of course, the eating side of it, everybody normally laugh and be able to supply them their gifts. And I love Christmas morning when everybody wake up and, cause we don't
smell
really
the baking.
smell the ham and everything, but what for me is the stockings, because we don't believe in the tree and all of those things. I am putting up the stockings, and when they get up and they rush for their stockings and they take out like the little goodies and the little tokens, it's kind of nice. And then after that we have breakfast and so it's really like a festiveness. But personally,
Festivities.
I don't, let me see. What I want can come in and out with rub. So the Lord.
Into being. So just say.
I know.
Like if irrespective of what would be your list then, irrespective of.
Alright, my list will be like a home makeover.
A phone.
Chairs. And it's big things.
We're not saying
You
it.
know?
Still say it.
Alright, so my 6 dining room chairs, definitely. A home makeover.
What do you call home makeover?
Like painting the place, giving it a
Okay.
facelift, not just one part because it show up the other parts, like those type of things. And basically for all of us to maybe just in the new year to just go to the country, chill out, and you know,
Okay.
and all of that. But and some other little stuff that don't really need to be mentioned.
Don't need to be mentioned. It's on our list. Anyway.
But yeah, more like on the material side. So basically, I just want to live to the day and everything else. Everybody happy and everything.
The truth for me now is that I don't really have a list per se, but I think I want everybody to just be together and we have a nice eating. I think we normally go by mommy for Boxing
New
Day.
Year's.
Or New Year's.
No, Boxing Day.
Boxing Day. So that is our little tradition where we just we spend Christmas here together, and then we eat and we spoke. We make
It never
us-
really spoiled.
It never
We do it the
spoiled.
way we like it.
Jay, it was alright.
I remember, I remember getting
Well,
these brownies myself, or this cakeish brownie thing myself, and I enjoyed it. I don't know about one.
Oh, right, because she don't eat.
She don't eat.
I don't
Christmas
like
cake.
Christmas cake. It's too moist and with prunes and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I think I need to measure the prunes better next
That's not
time.
the problem with her. Cake makes and
Yeah.
brownies. She's not the type of person that like
The
Christmas
fruity something.
pudding or wedding cake. It's just her thing. It don't really have anything to do with how it is baked. She just don't like fruit cake. So
Okay.
she rather like plain cake mix. So that's why normally I would either buy a cake mix for her or a brownie for her.
And make it for
I'll make
Christmas.
it for her.
But then again, I don't think I want to do it for myself again. Because we had a lot of cake this year. Just the thought of cake made me feel
Oh,
away.
birthday cake?
Yes.
Girl.
Oh yes, we had a lot of
Well,
cake
me,
eating.
for both of you all, Michael and I want Christmas cake.
Yes, Mike.
Michael, high five.
Why your hand is up?
I want to say that on Christmas we never had pizza on Christmas.
No.
You can't have pizza at Christmas, my youth.
Christmas for us is like Thanksgiving for the Americans, you know. So you have to furnish the table with things that you wouldn't normally eat every
Did
day.
you guys ever try turkey?
No.
No, we tried it at the result. It never make
I think it
it.
was sliced so thin. I think we're meant to have it
Well,
like.
I had a thick slice and I never make it.
It's like an oversized chicken on the heavier side. I don't like a real tough.
And then it never seasoned either. It was just kind of bland.
You know, the toughest of the toughest yard fowl.
Yeah, for
I don't like it. I wonder how they like it over there. I don't know.
maybe so it's done. Yeah,
I
Mike.
don't know. It's too big and chunky.
Who
My
eats
chicken must just
turkey?
be.
Who eats turkey bacon? Comment down below.
Okay then.
Though.
So yeah, so for me though, I think Christmas is just about coming together, you know, being in the same place, eating and drinking, relaxing, and just mellow. Yeah, I mean, if we could afford to probably go out and whatever, I don't know if I'd staying in and just chilling on Christmas Day.
I wouldn't want to go to resort on Christmas Day because
You're not gonna get the
you don't
Jamaican
get
Christmas.
that warm family, kids running to the stockings and the whole fragrance of the bakings from Christmas Eve. So I would really maybe for the other part after Christmas Day to just go and chill. That would be fine, like Boxing Day type of thing, vacation. That would be the ultimate.
All right. So what would be Jay? What is your fondest Christmas memory, if you can remember one?
I remember one.
I know there's a
I should
lot.
come to you, Mike.
But it has to be a country one.
We went to.
Oh, I told mom the other.
That's the one.
Well, and Mike, you still get
I
your
told
time.
mommy the other day, like there was this Christmas. I was about either a little over Michael age or the same age as him, and Grandma Lisa, Auntie Shannon, Auntie Kaya, Tootsie, all my cousins. Well, all my cousins. We go to KFC.
That side.
On mommy's side, we go to KFC, like Savannah Lamar KFC, because there's only one KFC in that
The
part,
square.
or Westmoreland, in that square. So, but we'll go really late. So like we leave out 10 o'clock.
Was it Grand Market?
Grand
Grand Market?
Yeah.
We leave out 10 o'clock and be in
And
that
you never be on the road so late, eh?
I would not
Never
even know.
ever.
So we would leave 10 o'clock and would still be in the line. Well, no, one or two person would be in the line where I just fall asleep on somebody's shoulder until it was here. So we're going home with food.
It was like wee hours in the night. Eh?
Yeah, so like we would.
Because they wouldn't leave out. They would leave the home at about minutes to 12. So
Yeah,
what
12.
they do in Savannah Square, they light the Christmas, like a Christmas tree. So no traffic is able to pass. The road
So we
is
just
blocked
be a
up with
foot walking, foot traffic.
and music, stage shows, and people just walking, having fun, buying toys with, you know, cause so mommy used to take them, and mom would buy like Michael toys, and they come back afterward in another maybe to 2 before day with the food and
So,
sleep.
sorry.
And then they would sleep in the day. They would sleep Christmas Day.
So you finished the memory, Jay? Or that was it?
She finished it for me.
That was it.
I have.
Alright, Mike, what is your best
I
memory?
remember that we went to what was it? Grandma's Lisa house. Then
Because most of our Christmas is spent
Where,
in
yeah, we must.
then
a lot of them. Not all of them, but
I saw my cousins there and they were having burritos, I guess it was
Oh,
called.
that was
Cheese
January.
burritos.
He's talking about January when we didn't go to.
oh, and it was Ralston's wife.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Auntie Lorena was
New
there. That's the
Year's.
January, New Year's.
It was
Yeah.
really good.
And
Oh, and they had cookout. Yeah.
She's a really good cook.
Oh yeah, her thing was nice that she made, Lorena.
Thumbs up, Auntie Lorena, on the quesadillas. I wish I had them like.
Oh, quesadillas.
Yeah, that's what they-
Yeah. I remember that too. So, Mike, what is your fondest memory, Michelle?
Oh, my fondest memory of Christmas, apart from recent days, it always go back to my grandmother and mommy days. My grandmother used to make cocoa tea from the cocoa that comes on the
Not
tree.
cocoa.
Cocoa, and
Yeah, try English it up.
they would pick it, then we would suck off the fruit of the seed, then they dry it
And crush it.
and parch it and then crush it into a mortar and roll it into little balls. And then
Oh, that's chocolate then.
chocolate tea. And
Yeah.
then Christmas morning they would grate it and make the tea, and out of everything what I remember is the smell of the chocolate and the taste with there's a little oil on top of it.
Yeah, that
So that was built from scratch.
It was built from
They put
scratch.
sugar, right?
Yeah,
Like, they put
just like how you would make cocoa tea, that's how they make chocolate tea. That
they
was
put
my
oil on
fondest
it?
memory. But my fondest was, of course, going to the country too when mommy was alive. But my most fondest was when I was just started to work as a young person, and I remember like my brother and sister, they were small at the time, and this one would say, I want a beach ball, or I want a ball, I wanted that. But then what I would do, I would make a list from in the summer, and then now every little pocket money what I get from my dad overseas and my aunties or wherever, all I know is that I made the list and I save, and I find myself start ticking up. So when I was ready to go to the country, I had to make my this big cloth, you know what the soldiers carry with the one strap, the cloth bag, and then my auntie would take me now. That time, you know, bus. And when we go down now, I would have everything for that my siblings had asked for.
And you
After
become
that,
Mrs. Claus.
in a sense, and then now we will go to Bluefields Beach.
Watch them with their hands up like they're
At
in
the
school.
time, my mother used to raise chicken, God bless her, so before she died. So she would supply like the chickens, like maybe 2-3 chickens, and we would fry them. My brothers and so would fry them. I would season it, I would fry them, and then we buy bread. And we mix juice and carry ice, and we go to Bluefields Beach at time. Jermaine, Paul, Leela. I'm a little cause them a big woman and man now, cause we all grow up. And then now, we'll go to Bluefields Beach
Yeah.
and have fun.
So that was basically what Christmas would have boiled on. But I mean, the daytime and plus the night is when you go to the Grand Market.
Right. And then the next day we go to beach.
Alright,
Okay.
let Mikey go first.
You might go on.
I want to sum up the.
When I was at Early Cameron and the time that I was swimming,
Riley Cameron, was that Christmas, sir?
It wasn't Christmas, that was summer.
I wanted to see.
All right, you go ahead.
Christmas.
All right, speak
When I
about
was
it.
at Early Cameron, I was swimming like this. Then I felt like I was doing it wrong. Then when Jordan came, I actually was swimming. Then actually water went in my nose.
Yeah.
So you're practicing and you soon get it. All right, cool.
To wrap up the whole Christmas thing now, like I've been piecing the memories together. So what we do at home, we'd be on our way. We'd like wake up. No, we'd leave from in like midday. No, early morning. No,
Early in the morning.
I'm gonna retrace the last one or the one before last where we left in the night and we left like 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and we went there in the late night, and we were over by Uncle Ralston's
Quarters.
So then,
Oh, that's mommy's funeral.
all this.
No man, she's talking about when we went to Christmas, when we went there on Christmas time.
Yeah, her Christmas was January. So yeah, maybe the Christmas before. So we went there. We would stay by his quarters, and then we get ready. Well, the next day we just have breakfast together. And I think Auntie Shannon, she was doing this macaroni casserole.
Oh yeah.
And Daddy was like,
So
he's
it
all
was
over it.
her last year of high school, so she did it in her practical, and then now she did it. She recalled
For
it.
Christmas.
Yeah, she made it again for
Reinvented
Christmas.
it.
And two men love themselves, but you guys are taking up with
It
it.
was nice. So then after that, no, I think we came. The plan was for us. You guys planned for us to come to Christmas. We did plan to come Christmas Eve, but we kind of come the morning of Christmas Day, and we couldn't say Boxing Day. But Boxing Day was day we'd always go to the beach. And I longed for that day, and I was making kind of a fuss that we couldn't get to because I really wanted to.
But I'm sorry, but that same year was when you made the pizzas and carried
Carried
on
on.
Yes.
Okay.
Auntie Kayan and the rest.
Yeah, I love good memories.
So, Grandma Betty now, she's an Adventist. Grandma Betty, she's an Adventist, but she didn't know that the topping was pork bacon. So she come and said, "Let me taste this, man," and she was tasting it, but then for some reason it didn't came out for us to say anything. So she was enjoying. I said, "Oh, it tasted nice." So Auntie K came around. Auntie K, cause they came out from Montego Bay too, cause the normal come down.
memories together.
Yeah. So Auntie K said, "Mama Betty, what you doing? Hey man, what you doing? I'm eating pizza." So she said, "Mama Betty, it's pork topping." And she said, "It's pork. It tastes good, but you don't eat pork."
Everybody
because
was
of-
laughing.
Yes, everybody was laughing. That was funny.
And there's another time when I think I fell asleep in Auntie Shannon's room, and I woke up and smell goat, like the manish water
yeah, they
and
were
everything.
making. Sean was making.
So I went to the back and I just see the big goat and they're skinning the goat, and I was like, oh gosh, I couldn't.
And I never want to eat it. Like,
But I don't want to eat it afterwards.
You know, she had about 3 cups of the manish water. After that,
It's all about mind over matter. So I ate it same way. It was
because
so good.
Sean, my brother, make good manish water.
So every time I saw a goat, I just picture every time, like, and every goats, because where we live, there's like kind of like a steep mini hill like right in front of us. Like, it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
I don't know what to call it.
By the Gilead tree.
Yeah, you often see the goats that just run around.
Yeah, good plenty of country.
So yeah, and then there's this corner shop, a few walks.
Oh,
And
that is Andrine shop.
no man, the man,
Oh
man.
no, not so far. That's over Nini.
Right across.
Short walk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nini.
And-
shop.
Beside the light post.
Yeah.
I think, and there's
Nini. I think his daughters are the ones running it now.
Okay.
One of
This-
his daughters.
and
mother.
my year cousin, her name is Jasmine.
Oh,
Jasmine.
that's mommy's friend. She died now too, you know.
Rest in peace.
Rest in-
But I remember she was like, I'm your cousin, you know. I'm your mommy's cousin too. We're all from there right here.
Yeah, because.
Be a family though.
But Mike, just let me ask you before you fall asleep, Mike. What is your night? What you like most in terms of the food about Christmas? What part of the food you like? Cause you're a foodie like myself. Put the pillow down. All right, Mike. There's ham. There's oxtail. There's mutton.
His favorite thing is the ham.
The ham.
Know that.
And you go pinch the ham 9 times and take out the pineapple and the cherry.
I think one time.
And the cake. You want to eat the cake a lot and pinch it.
And the brownies.
I think we need to cut out some of the sweet part of it. Maybe no brownies.
No ice cream.
Yeah, I don't know about the part about ice cream because I love ice cream.
No.
So yeah, anything else, guys, you want to say?
And basically, even though we may love the festivity and everything, you know, I think with all of our memories, in spite of, you know, everything, if you should really listen, what we miss most is the gathering with the family.
Yeah, coming together.
The coming together with our family. And apart from your side of the family, the bigger side of cousins and so, they're all in the country. And of course, because of Corona and from 3 years ago since Mommy died, we hardly
Get to go back
down and have that. So eventually we will.
So Jehan was up first, like in school.
I really miss the routine.
Mike, you go next.
I really miss the routine of going out to country because there were times when I was like, I will have to go down there again because I think that was the time after I had gotten my skin wasn't as pristine as it was before. And like there was actually this time, you must remember this time when you borrowed a car from one of your work friends at the time, but I was like maybe West Sync or even before, and we couldn't pass the toll road and the car was overheating and we stood there for like 3
it was Gilroy.
It wasn't work?
No,
one of his
it was a friend of mine.
So
that
he
car,
suggested we were supposed to we were supposed to rent a car. Don't forget what he's saying, Jay. Just to clarify that. We were supposed to rent a car, but because it was so sudden in Christmas, they have difficulty getting a car at the last minute. So the car dealership that we normally, there was this place, man. There was this place that you got a reasonable price, and when
it was Kevin, he put me onto the person.
Right, the person said it was too late because cars were all booked out. So then we were contemplating where we now gonna get to go, but then you accidentally saw your friend that you didn't saw for a good while, and he said, "No, man, I made that stop you. Me lend you my vehicle at a reasonable, you know. Not even if me take anything."
I remember
At the last minute, and people. We reached at the first toll, and when we reached at the toll, God is so good that it stopped right at the toll. There was a bag of smoke, and that was it.
I don't think Mikey was born then.
Mikey wasn't born. That was it. The car could not move. Then eventually, I said, brother Kevin caters a mechanic. Then you had to send for Kevin, and then the person for the vehicle. Then Kevin told us, take us like where the car break down. It was closer to go back to the person with the vehicle home than to come back to our home. And then I was so vexed. We had to come back home, right? Yeah. And the next day now, I think we got
something else.
We got another vehicle or something like that. But we did get a vehicle to borrow to go. And I said, thank you, Jesus. And from that, we always ensure that any vehicle that we're renting, it has to be legitimate, and God bless.
By legitimate, you mean it has to be in proper, completely full order,
the journey,
working order,
and in proper working order. And because after that, something similar happened again. We rent another car going to Montego Bay, right?
Yeah, and it never worked. Mike, you want to go see it now?
And that toll again to Montego Bay, burn out that vehicle, and because of the first incident. Connor was even saying to the guy, look, I'm going to Montego Bay, we have a bad experience already, and I don't want to repeat that episode. So if you know that your vehicle can't manage the toll to go to Montego Bay, I'm not interested.
And that's the toll, is the whole journey.
The whole journey, and the guy
must say, can't say tired, man.
I go to many times, and Vicky, I can't. And people, we did not reach Montego Bay again.
Yeah.
The car. You know, we deserve it.
Eventually, we'll get ours.
But the time we had everything in order, and I think it was the year after, the Christmas after.
I think legit.
Either it was in the summer or the Christmas. I think we went in the summer one time, and I think that time, right after the whole overheating incident, When we passed the toll office, we were all shouting, "Yeah!"
Oh, you have little faith though. You all were
Listen,
talking.
No, I had a faith in that, but I wanted to make sure the proof would continue.
And that Christmas Day we had missed out, you know. We went on the Boxing Day. And mommy, oh God bless her, so I love my mommy. Mommy said, "No, worry yourself, man. I said things gonna never reach until today." And even though the journey and the time did shorten, we did enjoy ourselves.
I need to vex. We'll come back to me and we'll leave. I will couldn't go
Following day.
Sure.
Well,
But after that,
that's
we
like
did
a
good.
synopsis of what we've been through.
The good and the bad, the
Yeah.
incidents and Christmas.
Yeah, so I mean, I think each year after that we try to improve and improve.
And yeah,
But you know,
so big up yourself.
we just have to try. Oh yeah, because after that,
After that, that's strictly.
we were able to get a more reliable vehicle. But I still, you know, I have to big up Gilroy for helping us out the time when he did.
He have
Because we really, you know, and trust me, he has a big heart. And I wish I could fix the vehicle at the time, but I wasn't able to do it financially. But he and I, we have that loss in love anyway. But it's those little moments that we keep remember, because most of the time we want to go to the country to spend Christmas, because that's where it's most festive. In Kingston, they have a stay home because much stuff in Kingston per se, like. Well, maybe there's like pubs going up, but then it's not the same like being in the country.
Yeah, a lot of people, you have cookouts.
Right, and it's the feeling in the country is far more nicer to me than being in town.
Yeah, town is relaxing. When you just want to have your prestige Christmas and you eat, you feel and relax and play music and then lazy it out.
Yeah.
When you go to country, you be meet and greet and stories.
And everybody have family, have to eat at several houses again.
Right.
Yeah.
And you have, always somebody in the family doing a little clowning around and man, we need to get there. We're we're vlogging now. Lots to share.
Alright, so guys, that was just our little synopsis of what Christmas was like for us. Most of the time we say we go out of town for Christmas. I don't think it will happen this year. But at least you get to hear how we shared our experience Christmas and how we went about it. So we just want to say we hope you enjoy the conversation. We have lots more coming, and so we look forward to hearing from you. Please, share your comments, share your views, share what your Christmas has been, what it is like each time for you, and we'll listen to your views, and of course we will reply. And if you have any questions, anything you want to say, feel free to say it, and we will respond accordingly. All right. So mommy gets to say,
remember to like, share,
subscribe.
Subscribe. All right. So until another vlog, until another live, we are saying peace out. God bless us.
Merry Christmas.
Well, I think they might say before Christmas come back. Yeah. All right. So tell everybody, say bye.
Bye.
Blessings.
And in the night he said,